Okay, it's Gwen and the Ledwin. The Ledwin goes first. Gwen's turn. She plays a Christopher and attacks Ledwin with it. Ledwin plays a bad Santa. Gwen summons Puen. Christopher attacks again. Third resource for Ledwin. She plays a Christopher. Another Christopher. Christopher 1 kills Christopher 2. The other Christopher hits Gwen. Gwen's turn. Her third resource. She puts out a good Ascendant to heal little Puen. Puen ignores the Ledwin and gets rid of a Christopher. Lightning Strike on Puen. There goes Puen. Christopher attacks Gwen. Aldon comes out. Lightning Strike on Aldon. Christopher finishes him off. Fifth resource for Gwen. Ledwin's stuck at 4 resources, so Gwen's got the resource advantage now. She's played a Rapid Fire. Fireball for a Ledwin. Ledwin's still sticking at 4 resources. Not very good for a Ledwin. She uses her power. Gwen's down to 11. She needs a Soul Seeker to feed on Christopher. There's her Soul Seeker. Activates it. Attacks Ledwin once. Attacks her again. No. Just attacks little Christopher with it. A bit of a waste. Suppose she's got enough for another lot. It's okay. What she could have done, she could have just shot the Christopher, that's 2 damage, and then shot a Ledwin once, she does 2 damage to a Ledwin, and then the next turn she'll be able to do it with another. Well, she'd have more shadow energy, but fuck it. Anyway, 1 attack from Gwen, another attack from Gwen. Ledwin's dead next turn. Lightning Strike, Ledwin. Finishes off Gwen. Jericho's showed up. 80 card Jericho. 41 card Gwen. Okay, Gwen goes first. Now it's Jericho's turn. He's done nothing. Puen for Gwen. Second resource. A Bazaar. So that gives Gwen 2 cards. She gets the advantage from it. Here comes Aldon. Powers up Puen. Puen attacks. Jericho's turn. Just gets rid of a card. Good Ascendant comes out. Puen attacks. And then Aldon attacks. Jericho's down to 17. The good thing for Jericho is he can get rid of Gwen's Rapid Fire with his ability. I disagree. I'd say just chuck it away. Either chuck it away or save it, because you're just giving him 2 health. Jericho's turn. Heals back 2 health, gets rid of Rapid Fire. Could have been a resource for Gwen, but I suppose she got rid of his ability. If she's got another Rapid Fire, then that's fine. If she doesn't, then it's not really fine. Puen comes out. Oh, Puen's dead. Anyway, he goes to the graveyard. Gwen's turn. Christopher. Poor quality on the wizard staff. Aldon attacks. 3 damage to Jericho. Christopher attacks Birgit. Don't know about that. Could do the get Jericho down to 8. Finish him off. Could have just ignored Birgit. It's not like Jericho can do much. New rapid fire for Gwen. He's using that power with that. Well, Jericho's pretty much dead if she gets out as Soul Seeker. Well, he would be guaranteed dead if Christopher got that hit on him. Eon for Jericho. Aldon powers up Raven. Soul Seeker. Jericho's dead. Bye, Jericho. Okay, I don't understand that. Well, let's see what... Maybe she didn't notice that he was dead. Ice Storm. Smite. 2 health healed on Raven. Aldon comes out, powers her up. Soul Seeker. She'll probably finish him this time since there's not an Eon looking at her or distracting her. And Jericho dies. Okay, Gwen against Nishaven. As for the Eon getting killed in the last one, how it used to be was Eon would protect the hero, or a protector would protect the hero, but they got rid of that. Christopher attacks. Puen comes out, Christopher attacks. Nishaven again. Still does nothing, just getting resources for himself. He comes out on, powers up Christopher and Puen. Attack 1, attack 2. 19 for Nishaven. Or Nishaven? Nishaven? I think Nishaven's nicer. Shaven knees. Gwen's turn. Good Ascendant comes out. The Christopher and the rest of them get a wash. Lightning Strike on. Puen and Aldon. Aldon heals. Christopher attacks. Aldon attacks. Nishaven uses power. Yeah, a bit of a waste. Well, for lightning anyway. Lily comes out. Decides not to poison Gwen. Soul Seeker comes out. Gwen powers up. Shoots Nishaven. Poison gas on Gwen. Fireball on Gwen. Something that... Okay, very odd. Well, I think the game's gonna crash soon. Rapid fire for Gwen. Gwen powers up. Nishaven gets shot once, shot again. He's down to 2 health. Oh, he'll be dead soon. Bad Santa, will it give him a card he needs? No. Will that give him the card? Win 1 resource card? No. Nishaven's dead. The only card that could have saved him was a card to get rid of that Soul Seeker. She might have just had another one. Nishaven dead. Elementalist now. Elementalist goes first. Gets out a Fire Snake. Gwen's turn. Christopher comes out. It attacks Elementalist. Second Fire Snake. And a Hellsteed. Fire Snake eats Christopher. Gwen's turn. Second resource. Puen. Bizarre for Elementalist. Fire Snake bites Christopher, or bites Puen. Puen's dead. Took 2 snakes for 1 Puen. Aldon comes out. Spark powers up the spark. Fire Snake 1 attacks. Good Ascendant. Christopher. Christopher attacks the snake and kills it. Aldon. Why didn't you get rid of the spark? How much does the spark have? It's on 4. Oh, you got rid of Hellsteed. I think that was a bit of a waste on Hellsteed. Might have powered up the spark if it stayed around though. Puin comes out. Christopher attacks Elementalist. Shadow Font, does he powers up the spark again? Spark eats Puin. Raven comes out. Aldon attacks Elementalist. Christopher attacks Elementalist. Raven's gonna cripple the spark next turn. A new spark comes out. Does Elementalist power up the spark? Yes, he powers up. No, he powers up the second spark. The first spark kills Aldon, gets rid of him. Soul Seeker for Gwen. Raven semi-cripples the spark. Christopher attacks. Gwen uses her power. Does she feed on the spark or just attack him? Just attacks. Shriek of Vengeance. Okay, doesn't get rid of the Ascendant. Shadow Font powers up the spark. Gets rid of Raven. Retreats the Super Spark. Aldon comes out. Christopher attacks. Gwen powers up. Attacks. Bad Santa. Mind control on Aldon. He feeds Gwen a little bit. Not looking too good for Elementalist. Sitting there with his little spark. He leaves. Okay, Gwen and Boris are fighting. Gwen goes first. Boris's turn. Christopher for Boris. Christopher attacks with Boris. Gwen's turn. Christopher for Gwen. Kills Boris's Christopher. Blood Frenzy. Gwen's turn. Aldon powers up Christopher. Christopher attacks Boris. Brings him down a little bit. Boris brings himself down and gets an extra card. Crippled Aldon. Oh, he crippled Christopher. Crippled Christopher. Good Ascendant. Aldon attacks. He doesn't want to leave a crippled Aldon out there. Aldon for Boris. Uses power, gets rid of Aldon. So it was a good choice. Don't want to leave Aldon out there just to power up the other units. Armored Sandworm for Boris. Attacks Gwen. Her cripple is staring on. Soul Seeker for Gwen. Powers up. She attack Boris or feed on Aldon? Feeds on Aldon. I suppose so, but you've got Smashing Blow. The poor hunters, they have no way of getting rid of weapons. Oh well, she healed up a little bit. Now there's Protective Worm out there. Raven comes out. Erica for Boris. Sandworm attacks. And Bazaar for Gwen. I don't think Gwen's got any way to get rid of Erica. The only thing that would get rid of her is a special delivery or the poison or flaming arrow. Don't think she's got any in the deck. King's Pride. Not looking good for Gwen. Here come Raven dead. Boris gets rid of Puen. Worm attacks Gwen. Well, now that the worm's a protector, even if she had a special delivery, she couldn't get rid of Erica. Have to get rid of the worm. She could retreat the worm. War Banner makes Erica even stronger. 7. Gwen dying. Aldon comes out. Christopher. Gonna start hitting Boris. 1. Rampage for Boris. He'll start healing. He heals when allies die, so Aldon dies, Boris should be healing. Unless it's something else. Maybe Boris has to kill them. Anyway, Christopher dead. Oh yeah, he did heal. Never mind. 18 and 16 look alike. Well, from this angle. Aldon comes out. Puen comes out. And Boris. Christopher comes out. I'm not sure why he's focusing on these little things. Fucking kill her already. You'll probably kill her this go. That's 5 from the Sandworm. You've got an Erica with 7. Gwen could be dead right now. Get rid of her. Well, the Ericas do it. He just wanted to fuck around first. As people usually do.